Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the time celebrities face the disapproving wrath of a live audience. We'll be excluding musical artists and politicians, however, as they deserve a list of their own.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
Number 10. Kendall and Kylie Jenner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kendall and Kylie Jenner.
Award show audiences can be tough, and the Billboard Music Awards crowd is among the most unforgiving. In 2015, sisters Kendall and Kylie Jenner found this out the hard way, stepping on stage to introduce their then brother-in-law Kanye West. The reality stars were met with a wave of audible boos from pockets of the audience.
This great artist, a friend, an inspiration, a brother, and now a doctor.
Clearly facing a crowd that wasn't thrilled to have them there, the sisters managed to keep their composure by smiling through the awkwardness and pressing on with the intro.
Please welcome Kanye West.
This, of course, wasn't the only time a member of the Kardashian clan found themselves on the receiving end of an audience's ire. More on that later. Number 9. Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson got a not-so-great welcome when he went to a basketball game in Syracuse, New York this weekend.
When Saturday Night Live alum Pete Davidson popped up on the Jumbotron at an early 2022 Syracuse basketball game, the crowd wasted no time letting him have it.
The 28-year-old comedian is booed by fans as he appears on the Jumbotron at Syracuse's Carrier Dome.
The boos were instant and deafening, seemingly payback for the time the comedian called Syracuse trash on The Howard Stern Show, giving an overall negative review of the city.
Back in 2018, Pete and MGK filmed the movie Big Time Adolescence in the City. And that September, Pete said on Syracuse XM's The Howard Stern Show, "Dude, I was shooting this movie out in Syracuse, you know, it's trash."
With the reaction airing live on ESPN2, Davidson took it in stride, clapping, waving, and even offering a peace gesture to the very fans tearing into him. Poor Pete learned that when you insult the crowd, you shouldn't be surprised when they fire back. Number 8. Sacheen Littlefeather on behalf of Marlon Brando. When Marlon Brando sent Sacheen Littlefeather to boldly take the stage to decline his Best Actor award at the 45th Academy Awards for his role in The Godfather, the crowd took aim. Donning a buckskin dress and moccasins, she was met not with applause, but with jeers, all as she denounced Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans.
She says she was subjected to insults as she left the stage.
However, Littlefeather's composure under pressure was striking, as she upheld Brando's message despite the volatile reception, which reportedly included John Wayne attempting to storm the stage.
I was distressed that people should have booed and whistled and stomped, even though perhaps it was directed at myself. They should have at least had the courtesy to listen to her.
This became one of the most controversial moments in Oscar history, polarizing viewers and industry insiders alike. Number 7. Hulk Hogan. At Netflix's much-anticipated WWE Raw debut at the sprawling Intuit Dome in Inglewood, LA, professional wrestling legend Hulk Hogan made a special appearance. However, flanked by his manager Jimmy Hart and energized by his Real American Beer partnership with Netflix, the Hulkster found himself facing an uncharacteristic chorus of boos. The negative reaction from the crowd seemingly underscored the Los Angeles fans' fractured views on Hogan's late career scandals and political standings.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
Sadly, this salty reception would mark Hulk's final WWE appearance, as the 12-time wrestling world champion would pass away just a few months later in July 2025. Number 6. Emma Stone and Dave McCary. During a 2022 Mets game at Citi Field, cameras revealed actress Emma Stone and her comedy writer husband, Dave McCary, in attendance. Unfortunately, they were shown to be clad head to toe in San Diego Padres gear. Naturally, loyal Mets fans responded with boos loud enough to fill the stadium.
Fans, please welcome Academy Award-winning actress Emma Stone.
The Mets were hosting the game in New York City, so many of the hometown fans audibly booed the couple's outfits.
But Stone and McCary raised their drink and cheered to the camera and the booing masses. Emma, the cheeky champ, shrugged it off with a smile.
She shook it off like a pro.
The incident became a moment of game-faced grace for the celeb couple, who showed that even when the crowd throws shade, it's best to toast them in return. Number 5. Elon Musk.
Comedian Dave Chappelle brought out Elon Musk on stage, and Musk was booed for several minutes.
On December 11th, 2022, Elon Musk made a surprise appearance at the end of a Dave Chappelle comedy show at the Chase Center in San Francisco, a city where Musk had just made major headlines for his controversial takeover of Twitter. As soon as Chappelle introduced him, the tech billionaire was met with a loud, sustained wave of boos from the 18,000-strong crowd. Chappelle tried to smooth things over with jokes like, "It sounds like some of those people you fired are in the audience." As for Musk, he managed a sheepish grin and a few short comments before retreating. The moment went viral, cementing it as one of Musk's most merciless audience roastings.
And I think, he's been tweeting essentially a lot of right-wing politics. And so when he shows up in San Francisco at a comedy show, tough reception.
Number 4. Michael Richards. In 2006, Michael Richards was still riding high on his legacy as Kramer from Seinfeld, but that goodwill evaporated in seconds during a now infamous set at the Laugh Factory.
I'm out.
After a few heckles from the crowd, Richards exploded into a racist tirade, hurling offensive jokes and repeated racial slurs in a meltdown that stunned the room.
You guys have been talking and talking and talking! I don't know.
Audible gasps and boos rippled through the room as they instantly turned on him. The moment was caught on camera, went viral almost instantly, and left viewers at home just as shocked as those in the venue. Richards issued an apology, but the damage was done, and his once beloved career never truly recovered.
I lost my temper on stage.
Number 3. Tiffany Haddish. Comedian Tiffany Haddish seemed destined to light up the stage on a sold-out New Year's Eve show at Miami's James L. Knight Center in 2018. Unfortunately, she did the opposite. You see, Haddish, who admitted to partying until the wee hours of the morning, awkwardly stumbled through her act and punchlines.
And in this video from TMZ, you can see people started walking out. Wow. Tiffany did post this video before her show, talking about how she was partying the night before in Miami.
As the boos grew and people began to leave, the comedian grabbed a bottle of Ciroc. She said, "This is weird for me," and further confessed to the hostile crowd.
I really want to talk about some stuff, and then it's like I can't remember none of it.
Marking a rare misstep for the funny star.
You signed a contract, you gotta stand up there for 60 minutes, and you gotta take it. You gotta take it.
Number 2, Michael Moore. The 75th Academy Awards show saw the film Chicago walk away as the night's big winner. But it was perhaps Michael Moore who left the Kodak Theater as its biggest headline. Winning Best Documentary Feature for Bowling for Columbine, Moore's win began with cheers. However, thanks to a fiery acceptance speech that denounced then-President George W. Bush and the Iraq War, Moore was met with a wave of boos.
We live in a time where we have a man sending us to war for fictitious reasons, whether it's the fictition of duct tape or the fictitious of orange alerts. We are against this war, Mr. Bush. Shame on you, Mr. Bush. Shame on you.
The backlash grew so loud that the orchestra cut him off before he could finish. Some 15 years later, at the 2018 Critics' Choice Documentary Awards, Moore finally delivered the speech he'd been silenced from giving.
Keep picking up those cameras, everyone here in this room, because the people gathered here tonight, you may be America's last line of defense.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Kim Kardashian. At Tom Brady's star-studded Netflix roast, the only person who took more heat than the man of the hour was Kim Kardashian. That's because the Skims founder was met with a wall of brutal boos as she took the stage at the live-streamed event.
Kevin.
Still, Kim powered through, delivering her set, and eventually winning over some cheers.
Give you the same advice that I give all my exes. Good luck knowing the best is behind you. Congratulations, Tom. Cheers, everyone, to Tom Brady.
Afterward, she admitted the experience rattled her, saying she'd never do a roast again because it was not good for the soul. She also confessed, "I could have never imagined that I would be booed." Kim chalked up the hostile reception to the stadium being full of sports fans who, in her words, hate the Kardashians. Which of these audience reactions do you deem the most brutal? Let us know in the comments below.
Is it boos? I'm sure some people were happy, but Did it sound like mostly booze to you? And that was in Silicon Valley. That's his hometown.